Welcome to the Deal Analyzer underwriting template. Jake and I have designed this software to help you run your real estate business efficiently, as well as your financial life smoothly, and the ability to continue to grow both of those areas. In this short tutorial, I want to introduce you to all 6 calculators. The first one that we're looking at right now is the Deal Analyzer calculator. So this is what the Deal Analyzer calculator looks like. Let's go through this really quickly to show you what we have to offer here. We've got the property name, number of units, purchase price, offer price, strike price, asking price. In here, you're going to be able to put your income numbers here. You'll put all of your expenses. On the right-hand side, you're going to have your mortgage information, closing costs, anything with a second mortgage. Now, the power of this calculator is very simple. It's really easy to use, it's real quick, and it's very accurate. So we just have basic numbers here, but let me show you the benchmark numbers that we like to look at. We look at the cash-on-cash returns, debt coverage ratio, and cap rate. So in this calculator, real quick, if you've got a green number, boom, you're ready to go. If you've got a positive. So what we like to look for is 10% cash-on-cash returns. Anything with an above 10% cash-on-cash return, you've got a green. Anything with a 1.2 or above debt coverage ratio, it will be green, and anything with an 8 cap rate plus will be green. As you see here, you're going to be able to calculate net operating income. You have capital expenditures, you have your cash flow, and then you have your debt service, which comes from here. All you do is just plug in your numbers from your deals, and it'll quickly spit out these 3 numbers, these 3 very important numbers. Another feature that's really cool with this deal analyzer, you have the ability to email it or send a download to a PDF. So how cool is it if you have this already done, send it off to your seller or to the banker and say, hey, this deal works at this number. Take a look at it. It's powerful when you can show your deal with numbers. Let's go to the next calculator, net worth. I love this sheet. Anyone who is in real estate or who really seriously wants to grow their net worth should be doing their net worth at least quarterly, if not monthly. When you get into buying real estate, a bank's going to want to know your personal financial statement, and this is what it's all about. Net worth is great because you have your earned income, your passive income, and your portfolio income. We even, calculate your total income and your monthly cash flow, which is great, which is what everyone should be doing. You want to know exactly how much money is left over at the end of the month. A lot of us have more month at the end of the money. With this calculator, that's not going to happen. Underneath here, you have assets and you have liabilities and you have your net worth. This net worth sheet is really powerful because you're going to be sending this off to banks to start securing financing. Let's go to the next one. This is the budget calculator. Now, the budget calculator is great for anybody who's starting out in real estate who doesn't know how to set up a budget. You want to get your numbers over to a banker or to a partner or to an investor. Fill this out. Very, very detailed. You want to get into revenue, all different types of revenue here. What I like about it, same thing with the expenses. Let's take a look at all the expenses we have here. You can break them down into all different supply expenses, all different types of repairs. What this sheet calculates is your net operating income. This is the number that you're looking for in a property. And then if you have capital expenditures, what's great, you want to have any capital expenditures, it's broken out here, and you definitely have a net profit or loss before debt service. So this is powerful when you're dealing with bankers, when you're dealing with investors or with partners. The next one is a schedule. Now that you're in real estate, you're going to have to list all of your properties. This is what this sheet does. Listing the property, the type, the percent of ownership, when you bought it, what the value is, and this will calculate your owner's equity. So if you have 100% of a deal, it's going to calculate your owner's equity in the deal. Also list the gross rents in here, the mortgage amount, taxes and insurance. Banks are going to want to see a schedule of real estate owned. The next one is a lease audit. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there are going, oh, lease audits. This is vital when you're doing your due diligence. You want to know exactly what leases you guys are going to be getting when you buy this property. So you want to write them all down. Unit numbers, the type, what the market is, what's going on in the market, the name of the renter, how much he's paying, security deposit, any pet fees, when the lease expires, and if there's any ratio utility billing, if you're billing back the tenant for any utility expense. This is really important because you want to compare apples to apples. If this doesn't match up with what the seller is giving you, then you go back to him and say, listen, 100A, Mr. Smith, you said he's giving me $500 in rent, but he's actually giving me $400. This sheet alone will save you a lot of time and a lot of money when you're buying a property. And the last one here is an apartment turn. When we first started investing in properties, we had no idea how to estimate repairs for a property. Look at this. This is really, really detailed. Everything you need to repair an apartment is here. From the dumpster to the landscaping to the windows, all you got to do is put the cost, Let's say you've got a window costs you $150 and you've got 2 windows. You have $300 in windows, and it lists every expense. And same thing with bathroom. You can break it down in the bathroom, everything you need in the bathroom, labor and materials, and same with mechanicals. And if you're missing anything here, just keep adding rows. And what it'll do, at the end, it'll give you a total here. We had a real big problem trying to estimate repairs when we were trying to turn an apartment. You're going to look so professional when you're going to a bank and saying, listen, I need $15,000 for repairs. This is what I need the repairs for. They're going to give you the money. You're going to be able to secure the financing. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial. If you have any other questions, please email me at gino@jakeandgino.com or just visit jakeandgino.com. Thanks, guys.